So I dropped my Emma off and my daughter off at the hairdressers. I come back home and I found a message by YouTube. So I opened the message up and yeah, I'm getting punished. I'm punished for a hammock inappropriate video. Now, if you don't know what I'm on about, there's a video below this. There's more about it in there. I didn't really go, I don't really want to go too in depth on this one now. But YouTube do not seem to be bothered too much about that one, the hammock one. It seems the hammock one has brought the other one to light about me having an opinion on our friends. I've got to really say this now with carefulness. With our friends, how do you say it? Enjoying a mini cruise to our country and are not leaving. Now, some people might agree with what I say, some people don't. Definitely YouTube don't agree with what I say, but it's a fact, it's on the news, it's out there. It's happening, but you seem to have an opinion on YouTube about it, and all of a sudden, you can get into trouble for having an opinion about it. I wonder if Sky TV gets an opinion about it, do they get into trouble for it? Or is it just because we're just people who pay us taxes and we're not allowed to say anything, but we have to continue paying our taxes each month when we get paid? We work all week, all month, and then once a month the tax man turns up and he takes a little bit of chunk out of your wage. And then you seem to not have an opinion about what that money gets spent on. And then once every 4 years or 5 years, whatever it is, they do an election and we vote someone in, and then same again, no changes, backwards and forwards. But they're happy to take our money off as the government, but they're not happy for people to have an opinion. Wow. Are we getting like China these days? You know what I mean? We just don't have an opinion on anything what goes on in our own countries. And in the meantime, we've got children living in poverty. We've got homeless people. We have, people who have to retire because they can no longer work, pensioners, and they get not a lot of money to survive, and they're scraping through their lives, pensioners, when they've spent years upon years of putting money into the tax pot. Is that right? The tax pot, yeah. And they're struggling for the rest of the remainder of their life, let's say. But you have an opinion on people taking liberties out of our country on videos, and they're quick to get slapped down by YouTube for that. That seems to be their biggest issue with the strike, is me having an opinion on these people cruising over to our country. Would the taxman be happy when he comes and, I'm not giving you money, go away, go find somebody else, I'm not paying my taxes? What would happen then if we refuse to pay taxes? Is it a criminal offence? Who knows? I need to let me know what you think. Is paying taxes? Well, of course it's a criminal offence, isn't it, to take you to court? It seems social media has got you by the throat with a bit of rope around you. You say one thing wrong and that's it. You're gone. You're off social media. See you later. We don't want to hear about you anymore. And it's like they want us money, but they don't want us thoughts. Anyway, back to YouTube, because this is part of YouTube as well, isn't it? The thing is, YouTube want the same. They want us to make nice videos. They want us to keep going on there. And I really hurt my jaw doing that. And they want us to go by their rules. But if we can't have a freedom of speech without being into trouble for it, how many people will continue with YouTube? Now, I'm deeply, deeply grateful for the amount of people that went to my other channel. I think it's about 6,400 subscribers on there. All on the out on the, what's that word called? The subscribe to that channel, you know, just in case this one gets deleted. Now, it's not deleted. I think you can tell for now. I've got 90 days. I have to be very careful within 90 days. Very, very careful in what I say and do. Basically, punishment is... This is where they said it, if I get it right. The community guidelines were broken on racism and some speech, it was called. They're not mentioning the idea of the strike I got for the hammock thing, inappropriate video. It's all about to do with what I said in that video, the live stream. So I have been punished. It's sad. I'm 42 years old and I've been punished. Oh my God, I can't even argue with it. What can you do? You go backwards and forwards, sitting there waiting for an email to reply back to you. Anyway, yeah. After today, I will be banned from uploading a video, uploading live streams, stories. I'm not sure about comments. They never ever said anything about comments. So yeah, I've been banned from that for 1 week. I've been grounded for 1 week off YouTube. 1 whole week. Community guidelines. And I'm out of the revenue. Yeah, I'm out of the revenue scheme for 90 days. Yeah, I'm going to leave my PayPal description in below if anybody wants to send me a little bit of money to help me continue making videos over 90 days. I'll put that in there for the laugh of it, see what we get. It'll be hilarious, that, won't it? I'm gonna do that just for the joke of it. Let's just see what people, if people think Paulo shit. Yeah, 90 days, you know, it's like, yeah, 90 days out at revenue scheme. What's that, 3 months? What are we in now? End of May, June, July, August. Is that right? January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, August. When I'm end of August, I'll be back in revenue scheme. Yeah, but I bet they still show ads everywhere though, don't they? Anyway, look, revenue scheme. Forget the revenue scheme. I can afford to keep going on YouTube. It's not a big issue, that one. But I will put my PayPal details below. If everybody who views just donates £1 through PayPal, I should be all right for 3 months. Yeah. Anyway, that's the punishment, people. When I get back to uploading after a week, I've been thinking about the... I've been thinking about what I want to do on the channel. I'm thinking about making use of the shorts a lot more. So uploading videos to shorts, you know, 3-minute shorts. It might be the hydrated and dehydrated meals. I might continue putting them on the short videos. I don't know yet. I want to start using the shorts. I'm thinking like, I've got one torch, head torch, what I've always used. It's a Phoenix one, I think, something like that. Anyway, yeah, it's one head torch what I've always used. So I think I'm going to do a little short video on that. I might do short videos of different like stoves and stuff, you know, 3-minute videos. Because I know they won't do well over a long form video. So I might start building the short section up on YouTube as well. I'm just going to have to learn to keep stump about my opinions. Because I really don't want to lose a channel. And the other channel what people went to, I put It's Me Dan on it. Truly grateful for the amount of people that went on that channel. Very truly grateful. So on there, I might find things to do on there. I don't know yet. But I'm still going to keep that channel there just in case. You know, I run my mouth slightly by accident. But yeah, that is the punishment. A week's ban. No uploading, no stories, no live streams. Like I say, I don't know about comments. I'm not 100% sure about comments yet. It's going to be funny, isn't it? Well, it's not funny at the end of the day because I got really heartbroken yesterday. Really heartbroken. Excuse me a second. You know, spending years building up. Oh, you can see me through there. Spending years building up to getting a YouTube play button and working hard as you get closer and closer. And then, you know, yeah, get the play button. And then it's like within a matter of seconds, people can ruin it for you. Yeah. But I do think that video of the hammock made YouTube look into the other strikes and thought, actually, this is worse than it is. But it's coming at a point, people, where we're going to pay his taxes and they'll keep rising them and putting everything else up in the country. And the government is stamping down on social media thoughts and stuff like that, where we're not allowed to say anything. I tell you what it is. 10 years on YouTube, I've seen a lot. I dread to think what the next 10 years on social media is going to be like. I really do dread that. But anyway, the channel is still here. We're doing all right. I need to go. I need to get us uploaded. But thank you for everybody who supported me within the comments. Just remember, keep paying your taxes. That's the only thing what matters in this country. Pay your shopping bill, your fuel bill, your gas and electric, your water rates, your council tax, your Sky, your phones. Keep giving money and you'll be all right in life. Don't have an opinion because that's not good. You're not allowed an opinion. We'll be back in a week.